Hello and welcome to Gamereactor Live. I hope you can all hear me. I'm gonna see if I can turn down the blinds a little bit so you don't have to get that full-on brightness going. A little bit darker. Summertime is the bane of the video game gamer. I'm Bengt, and this is Gamereactor Live. It is Monday, June 26th, and I'm back from a week of leisure. I had to take a well, that's window wanting to update for you. It's not on my streaming computer, I should say, but just gotta get it after 6 o'clock, which is when Windows updates. There's nothing scarier than that update prompt. Although I think the last one was actually kind of nice. They didn't force it on you. Well, that was my brain uh, drifting away. I'm playing Get Even today, and you know, I've been told that you should never stream a game that you know nothing about. Um, it's sort of a cardinal rule. I have broken that rule many a times out of necessity because I've had to quickly uh, step in. That's not the case today, though. Me and Mike were discussing who should stream this game. I've been interested in this game. I saw it first time I think 3 years ago at E3. I think it's something completely different now, but still, I've been following it for a while. Um, but Mike reviewed it, so he knows everything about it, which maybe isn't the best place to do a stream in because you know a little bit too much, maybe. So I took it upon myself to stream it today, and I should say it's one of those narrative uh, things. Got a lot of gameplay and mechanics in it, but it's largely a narrative game. Of course, it was delayed as a result of the Manchester Arena terror attack, the suicide bombing there. Horrible, of course, and it was delayed as a result because some of the imagery and themes in the game were maybe a little bit too close to the events in Manchester, although not exactly like that, but obviously it happened right as the game was released, and that was not something that publisher. Oh, you see my dog behind me there, slipping in underneath the table, usual hiding spots. Been to the vets today, so he's not super happy with me. Um, but yeah, so it slipped a month, or rather, it was pushed back a month when it was ready. So uh, that means gets released now or last week, Friday, I think. But I'm playing it on PS4, and I should stop talking and talk with the game on. And you know, obviously it's a dark, darkly themed game, as you can see here in the opening menus. I'm just gonna make sure that the sound levels, because apparently, oh no, that was credit. Who would want to see the credits? Well, if I get an achievement, I will. Oh, I actually stuck with the option I updated. It had a 12 gigabyte patch, which is always alarming when you're about to stream, but thankfully these days PSN has a quite decent download speed, so got there. But I should stop talking, stop waffling about, and just get into the game. Let's start a new game. Traumatizing, from head on, stressful. experiencing how much stressful. I think I'll go gentle. Oh, I have no idea what that actually means because I think that this is a game where not necessarily that you have to sort of. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I'll be gentle. Hopefully that means I won't die too much.
Here. And finally, here. I am obliged to make clear that although set to read only, we will be recording as is our legal right. However, anything you do witness will not be either admissible or provable in a court of law.
Hang on. I'm still not sure if this is... right.
I need a decision now. We're against the clock. Any longer and we risk cellular breakdown.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. Black, stay away from the handover site. We have the girl. You cannot save her. Let this one.
Save the girl.
We're in this sort of. I hope that this gets explained in game, or else I don't have time to look at that. What? Black. Okay. Then corner gun, lean left, aim, blah, 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 blah. That's pretty. Switch weapon, crouch, quick scan, app interaction, previous phone app interaction. All right, so we got a lot of phone thingies here. Let's scan. Hmm, I don't know. Have to. Light. Good. This the girl we're looking for? Save the girl. Objective. Sort of ultraviolet thing. Act. Not really told where to go. Well, Apparently that's not evidence. Creepy though. Someone over there. What a sound going on. Huh? Vibration.
FDG drone flight controller board.
This is military grade.
Oh, military grade stuff here. It is it? Something else here. That Sonic the Hedgehog girlfriend. Wasn't Amy, but that like a handkerchief.
DNA found. Female. 18 to 22 years of age.
Where'd they take her?
that rules that out. Does it?
Cigarette.
It's the
Partial fingerprint found.
fun.
No matches in biometric database.
Match. Got that slightly eerie music going. Not music. Bobbing. Fun.
Better keep quiet.
How do you like this?
Analyzing ballistic evidence. Weapon recognized. Semi-automatic pistol.
Come first. Yep. Can't pick that up. I do not know why. Not know exactly why. Ground.
Voices. Must be one floor up.
Oh. That go up. Weird. Really weird. Just bypass that door. That. That must be a building. First. Nothing can you. Where we go. Super annoying noise. About to get.
Christ.
Yeah, I'm monitoring it as we speak. Too soon to tell, really. Early signs are positive. I'd say he's responding well. I wasn't sure how he'd cope, but we got to him quickly with some help.
Shit.
That is super handy. Let's pick up. How do I choose that corner gun thingy? Nice.
What? Why is the bomb armed?
Where the fuck is Mike? He's probably on his phone. Fucking typical.
Find it.
All right. Take him out!
Got shots.
Stay away from me. Stay away.
Hey, shh. It's okay.
Is it armed? Oh my god, it's gonna go off. You've got to help me.
I know you're scared, but you have to be quiet. Can you do that for me? I'm gonna get you out of here.
How is that gonna happen?
I heard the code. It's 3001. I'm sure of it. Please, please.
What? Oh, 001. Okay. Sorry. I thought she said 301.
It's okay. I'm a friend. I'm here to help. You have to be quiet.
I wonder if that's like fail and you can succeed or what happens. But I failed. Gotta say, the atmosphere here is pretty damn, like,
Oh, my head.
it's
There
a
was a
game to
bomb.
play with your headphones
girl.
on or in a room where you're not getting disturbed in any way because all about the atmosphere. Very sort of minimalistic in a way. So
I don't
far
remember
so
this
good,
place.
I'd say. This
What the
game has
fuck
gotten
is going on?
some mixed reviews. Oh, I should
Red.
always remind you guys,
Okay.
we're playing Get
Looks
Even
like I'm going to building
from the
B.
Farm 51 and Bandai Namco today. It's well, it's a creepy, narrative-driven adventure. That's well, I mean, it's hard to explain the sort of the setting, but it's very much obviously we tried to save that girl from getting blown up. We did not quite succeed. Um, what else we got here? A bomb, a girl, Cold Black was there. Okay, so we did save her, or didn't we save her? I'm waiting in building. Supposed to meet someone called Red in building B. No idea what building B is, but here. But no icon probably means we should go to the right. So this is Get Even. Like I said, I think it was 3 years ago. It's at least 3 years ago. I saw it at E3 in the Microsoft booth. Behind closed doors, the ID as one of the ID at Xbox games. Obviously now it's got a publisher, so it's a different story. Gone through a lot of work over the years, but some things are sort of like that first scenario kind of not open. Is that one open? Sort of rang like it, I mean, okay, we got a big B on this, so this is probably where we're going. Don't have a gun. Not reassuring, but I think we're gonna meet someone for a chat. Blue in here. That way, our little arrow. Probably not. Usually stuff that's oh, there we go. Hand on the floor. That looks more like evidence to me.
DNA found. One matching profile. Patient 912.
Patient.
That red. I don't think that. Oh, gonna talk to him.
Shit. Am I alone in here?
No thermal readings in the area.
Just me then.
weird stuff's going on. That's... Is that an arm? Static, maybe? It's bloody. Yeah. Got a little TV set that's... Poltergeist? No poltergeist. It on? I left it on. Oh. Oh. Something vibrating here violently. Ooh. Oh, there it's vibrating. Evidence here. I... Easier if we... That's not ours. Clearly something. That radiator. Oh. That is worth investigating. No? Not evidence? A wooden old thing? Wooden stuff. Always gives me a bad vibe to run with the flashlight on. You can say it's survival horror, but it's... What I'm looking for. Follow the foot. That our foot. Ours. Fuck that. There is something here. It vibrates when I get it. I'm blind? there. Got 3 here. That we can highlight some. Have it in frame, the frame. There it went. Folder. Vibrating. Blood on the ceiling. Might be extreme adapt here. Now down to 2, 3. Should be like 3 dots out here as well, which there goes 2. It feels like it's this. I don't know. I wasn't hitting the
DNA found. One matching profile. Patient 219.
that's a patient. Looks like a wooden doll, but yeah. Use. Um I'm gonna take a slight break here because if I don't, I'm gonna burst. But let's just pause it and I will return in approximately 1 minute. I'm not gonna tell you what I'll do, but I think your imagination may be able to clue yourself in on to what as to what I'm about to do. Um, Sorry about that, but nature calls. So, see you back in 60 seconds, thereabouts. There we go. Crisis averted, and I'm back in business. Right. That was a little bit annoying because I've been trying to scan that body, that like a doll, for a long time. Um, uh, got in. And that's just 12 minutes ago. So clearly this is. I'm feeling like maybe there's guessing we're gonna have to get in there. Pause. Want to get in there. I'm feeling incredibly daft here. This one. My mic works. I don't think that's the mic. Chatter about whether the chat is active enough. Tell me what I'm supposed to do instead of that. Have any clue? Music cue goes on. But might been that I've missed. Oh. Alright, let's see if I got another headset to plug in. Tested the sound before, so I don't actually think it's a hardware malfunction. Given the state of streaming software and stuff, I would be more inclined to think that it's software related rather than hardware related, but of course, people on Twitch knows the truth. It's still muted? No, it's not. Is this better? Sounds like it turns on and off. I don't know. Sounds strange to me. But I'll see if I can plug in this Sennheiser headset instead, and we should be getting on quite famously. Right. Go. Do we have sound? Sound. Checking. I don't know if I have sound now, because I can't check that myself, obviously. The game is muted. I'm streaming this separately. I'm playing on PS4 and streaming via PC, where my headset is plugged in, so it's absolutely not that. Let's see if this should not be muted at least. This headset has seen better days, but if we get sound here, this is okay for everyone, then we'll just go with this. I'm just weirded out by the fact that the actual little mic is so far away from my mouth, but I'm not sure I'm reaching you all. Yep. Alright. Let's see if I can find some way out of this place. May have to call on an expert to try and help me here. 'Cause honestly, I think it's as simple as getting inside of that room somehow. You hear the sound there? That's a trigger. Like, that's something's going on here. We're meant to. Alright, so it's right here. But what is it that we're meant to do here? We're meant to see something? Oh, the windows are boarded up. It's not really like Condemn. Condemn is more like a conventional game in the sense that it had a lot more combat than this has. At least the second one, I think. I mean, it's got obviously some of the atmosphere and stuff similar to Condemned, but that's about what I've seen. I'm gonna call him some help. Alright. So we got this body. We have found that evidence. Let's see if there's like, could there be? I do not know why this. Maybe the map has a clue for us. So right now we're here. We should be able to get. Is that? Can we get through here somewhere? Looks like there should be a. Yeah, there's a door there. That doesn't open up. This is just a cupboard. All right. I was being a little bit dumb, but you know, if you're dumb and you're persistent, you will sometimes find success.
Come on.
So, you know, whatever. It's like, I think it was my old grandma said, what you don't have in your head, you have to make up with your legs. Which is typically true. Although, I'm not walking, but wheelchairs, aren't they creepy? Like, this is super creepy. Maybe I shouldn't crouch anymore. Things get scarier when you crouch, don't they? Okay, so we got a little bit of electricity stuff here. Not sure why they need so much electricity. Oh wait, they had an electric chair or something like that. Electroshock therapy, maybe. Code panel. Can we put in stuff here? Nope. Alright. I'm not sure exactly where we're going, but maybe in here. Nope, that's not the way. A lot of this game is about it's not really like a game where you have a lot of different paths to take, etc. It's following the footsteps. So clearly we are meant to follow the footsteps. It was just me being dumb. Oh, did we run out of battery? For the lights? I don't know. Let's have a look at. Looks like Han Solo on the small on the smartphone there. Oh. Looks like Resident Evil 7. Is it good? It's better to be considered an idiot than open your mouth and prove it. I don't know. Is it better to be considered an idiot than open your mouth and prove it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. You know. I think one person's idiot is probably another person's genius. Yeah, so who am I to judge? Although, you know, obviously there's some objective intelligence out there. I do not think it's very much like Resident Evil 7. I think Resident Evil 7 is much more of a... This is more like a suspense horror thing. Resident Evil 7 is more like proper horror. But you know, if you enjoy that sort of game, I think this will probably tickle some of those same fancies. But you know, oh, that's not good.
Oh my god. Somebody! What's happening? Help! Warning. Building circuitry unstable. Reset with breaker or fuse box.
Those
We need to
wires
go.
are probably warm. I could chase them back to them.
Alright, so we get a little bit of a hint there, which is... Alright, so we got... I'm guessing that we're gonna go to that room where we couldn't interact with stuff before. And now we're gonna be able to interact with stuff there. This is a very good place if they want to introduce a jump scare, because you know we're looking at the small screen with the smartphone, see the wiring, but we're not really paying attention to what's happening on the big screen, which is a good way of getting properly scared. So where did they go? Up there? Oh, there it works. So that's where we came up with it, right? This is disorienting. We came up from here, and then it went. Did it go in there? Yeah. So this is it. Yeah. I just didn't find the thing. Alright. I'm not sure that this is the right way. Super dark in here. Isn't it supposed to be in here? Yeah, it is. So that's not good. Break all the boxes. Alright, so we're meant to... I suppose we're meant to reset it somehow. Let's see. Did we get an instruction for that? This is your fault. Is it like a particular order we're doing this? So they're all connected. Red, red, red. Nope. So we're interacting in different spots here, clearly. Here we got some sort of lever. Here we're interacting directly with the fuse. There's some lever as well. I wanna interact with the fuses first, but everything does that. Let's see if we have a filter that could help us. Alright, so this is the one that's going on. So let's see. Alright. Apparently that was what we were supposed to do. I'm no electrician. Let that be known. So the verdict is quite mixed on this one. I think it's got around between 71 and 77 on Metacritic. We gave it a 7 out of 10. Mike really enjoyed it. On the UK side, I know that was some different opinions across the Gamereactor network on this game. Let me look up the review. I think it was Sweden who really didn't like it. Let's see. So yeah, we've got a 4 from Sweden, so that's quite low. All the others gave it a 7. So it's probably a game then that will split opinions. Which, you know, not necessarily a bad thing, but then again, it's clearly a game that won't appeal to everyone. And I do think that if you ask the Swedish guy who reviewed it, he will probably tell you that he did enjoy games like Resident Evil and Outlast and Condemned, because I think those games are more like generally you know, generally more people will this is more of a divisive game, I would say. So I don't know if there's a demo out, but that is typically the best way to decide for yourself if there is if you enjoy it, shall we say. Alright, you think this one will work now? No? Is there something else we need to do? Let's go into the all. No? Okay, so we solved part of the puzzle, I think. But they would not solve it all. We need to do something more. Should use the flashlights, or else I'm just gonna bump into rooms and get turned around and Alright, so that's where we came in. It was in here, right? So something else we're supposed to do? Okay, so we turned that one on, did we? Okay. We interact more? No? Alright, so that was not the way to do it. I'm kind of clueless here. This. Alright, so there's this one. Yeah, we're gonna have to do them all, I suppose. Just wait for them to turn on, or this one, this one. Yes. It's video game logics, after all. So you have this one, that one, and this one then. Alright. Now if they're... Your actions will have consequences. Alright. So what were we supposed to do? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe that will change something. I just thought I was solving a puzzle.
How much are you responsible for that? You started all this. This all your fault.
Alright. That was a little bit creepy. Green light means open this up. Alright, we're getting into clue territory here, so be ready to...
This is me. What's going on?
Hello? Anyone there? Hey!
Why was he there? Well, that is the question, right? Oh, let's see. Let's see, there's something else we can expect here. It's fiddly. There we go. Leaving the military 7 years ago, it seems Black lost years of his life to alcohol and occasionally even drugs. In order to fund his lifestyle, he took small-scale security jobs where he began to develop something of a reputation. Word spread about his willingness and ability and willingness to fight should the situation call for it, which ultimately led to work as a contracted killer. Obviously, over time, Black left the alcohol behind in favor of the thrills of his new work. Though his contracts pay well, Black seems to use the money only to gauge the importance of the contract and the seriousness of the client. Psych reports suggest Black is a walking contradiction, unable to kill without feeling wrought with guilt, yet only able to find purpose in life through killing no known family
Something's
or
not
friends.
right.
Well, I mean, clearly this is suspect that. Bullet holes recognized semi-automatic. This is the evidence that we shot in the first little episode there, so apparently this is someone who's got access to the work we did previously. Let's see where... It's not here. It is...
Shit. Ah, Mr. Black.
Please, apologies for the theatrics.
It's all part of the treatment.
Treatment?
This will be far more straightforward if you just keep...
Breathing.
That's it. Good.
Oh. Lost Edge is trying to be rude and get me to reply to him. Obviously it's kind of hard to chat and play the game at the same time. It's quite an atmospheric game as well, so I feel I'm missing out if I'm chatting too much with the audience while streaming this, and you'll be missing out on the story as well. So,
What?
you know, I can't do everything, but I would say that
Hey!
Calm, Mr.
this is certainly not a clone of those games that you were talking about. This is a very different type game. And I think it's that difference that is this divisive. Divisive. So it's rather than saying that this is a clone, this is anything but a clone.
Trust me,
But
there was something
you know,
before.
there are reasons why most games kind of ape each other and clone each other. It's because things work, you know. And when you try something different, it doesn't always work the same way, and that's when you create something that's a little bit divisive. And you will end up with a game that could become a cult classic to some. Some may embrace it fully, while others will maybe say that, oh, didn't really enjoy that. So that's the basically the the gist of it. So I think, well, I kind of missed the little cutscene there, but
Wait,
clearly,
wait. A gun. My gun.
Consider it security, Mr. Black.
A token of trust.
How can I trust you when you knock me out and put this thing on my head?
To explain, your memory was damaged in the explosion, leaving two questions that you came to us.
To answer, why were you there?
And who was the girl?
I know why I was there. To save the girl.
Then we are making progress.
Please.
Proceed.
Proceed with what? Hello?
so it feels like we're in some sort of experiment here. And that first little chapter with the girl and the bomb is they're trying to find things out here about us, about what happened. Alright, so there's a memory visualization headset prototype, Pandora 7. So I guess we're wearing this now. They're trying to get us to remember what happened and why we were there. Why we were, I mean, our opinion is that we were trying to save the girl. But that's not necessarily true, is it? We don't know. This is something that I like about the game. It's got these leaning mechanics and stuff like that. I enjoy that. I think that's pretty neat. Especially in this sort of game where it's not necessarily necessary to go there, but you know, it helps. Got some of the other patients here. Major depressive disorder. Got a giant bear though. Alcoholic. Let's see. Alright.
Hey, friend, over here. You got out. How did you get out? You can't leave me here.
Just hang on. What's going on here? Where are we?
Please, you've got to help me. The switch there, it opens this door. You have to help me.
Should we open it? Does he react to this? Should we open it? Should we not open it? This is one of those decisions, like...
You won't regret this at all.
I think we will, because whenever someone says you won't regret this, it usually means you'll regret it. So, you know. Heart of Darkness. All right. Well, I guess that's a little indication as to the inspirations of this game. Could go with worse inspirations than the Heart of Darkness for sure.
I told you to ignore them, Mr. Black. If the treatment is to succeed, I need your cooperation.
Yeah, sure.
Door to the cult leader. Yeah, he regretted it almost immediately. Or was it him? Or someone else? No. I don't know. And this game is called Get Even. Thank you for asking, but Knife 41. I keep forgetting to tell you this, but yeah. It is very much Get Even from the Farm 51. It was released last week, so I'm streaming this basically from the beginning. The first chapter was a mission where you're sort of trying to save a girl, and now we're in this asylum where apparently someone wants to find out exactly what we did and why. Alright, we're gonna get down there, of course. But I just want to check out this creepy room. Apparently we're sort of locked up an asylum.
Has been affected. Your twitch response remains intact. Pure muscle memory. Fascinating.
What is this? Place is filled with runaways, criminals, ex-military. Who the fuck am I? And why the fuck am I armed?
I understand your curiosity, but there will be time for questions later, Mr. Black. Please. Proceed.
Please proceed, but yeah. Is there something we need to photograph here? It's one blip. Young Linden must be medicated at all times. There's a lot to read here, and I'm not sure it makes for a fun. Let's see if we can. Makes for a fun live stream if I read every note. But that's, yeah. So maybe I won't, but let's see. Maybe I can turn on some lights so that I don't look quite as gloomy, quite as scary. What's this?
Locked. Of course it is.
Yeah, no way out. The opposite of the game that Joseph Fares and Hazelight Studios are making, which is A Way Out.
No, never. Someone there? Yes. Someone. Real. Turn on the light. Let me see.
Should I let him out? We have to shoot the other guy, so maybe not. Seems to be Seems to be I don't know. Is that just a light switch?
No, 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 no! What did you do? Why doesn't it work? Where are they? You've taken away all the cake and presents! He'll be so upset, you monster! Monster!
What did you do, Mr. Black? Understand, your actions here will have consequences. You must take responsibility for them. It's all
Alright.
part of the treatment.
Sorry, what?
You damaged that circuit while toying with the fuse box earlier. Cause and effect, Mr. Black. That's why you're here. Action, reaction, past and present. Please, proceed. Always searching. You truly are the diligent detective, Mr. Black. An admirable quality that will come in quite useful as we prepare for our first little trip. The more external stimuli you engage with while wearing the Pandora unit, the more effective your synaptic recall will be. Please, continue.
Going up or down? Yeah, apparently not up. Alright. Starting to freak me out a little bit. They can afford a lot of TV screens in this asylum. Some sort of building. Is this the girl? This might be the girl. Yeah. I don't know. I would probably prefer to play this in the dark, like you said, because it's that sort of game. But I don't want to look like an apparition on the live stream, so I turn on the lights or give me a little bit of illumination here. Apart from the game, which of course gives me that lovely blue glow.
Allow that image to take you back there. You may feel a little disorientated at first, but you will be perfectly safe. The building in the photo is the headquarters for Advanced Defense Strategy, or ADS. They are, or should I say were, the UK's leading weapons manufacturer. They were developing a weapon known as the corner gun, which apparently you remember.
Yes, we used the corner gun. It was quite useful in a situation there. Took out a... What happened now? Where are we?
What the fuck just happened? Is this real?
The answer is slightly more complex than the question, I'm afraid, Mr. Black. It's real enough.
Yes.
For now.
Getting asked again what game it is. It is Get Even from the Farm 51, and Bandai Namco is the publisher. It was released last week on PC, PS4, Xbox One. It's sort of narrative-driven, suspense, atmospheric, mystery. It's got some shooting elements in it. Psychological, VR. Well, I mean, it's not VR. It's sort of like you got this headset on to relive memories or something. Because these people are curious. Exactly what you were doing in that first chapter that you played, where you're trying to save a girl. Well, at least that's what we think went down. I'm not sure that's actually what went down. We'll see. Alright, so gotta hurry and fix those parts for the conference shops. I'm not sure that has any relevance to anything we're doing. Didn't particularly look like it, but you know, maybe it does. Nope. So I'm trying to find some sort of way out of here, or some way somewhere. It is a fairly linear experience in the sort of path you're taking, but there are sort of the narrative, what you do has consequences. So not necessarily good and bad, but there are consequences. So let's see, what is this, where we came from? Maybe it was. Let's see if we can turn on some sort of, maybe the map can help us. Alright, so we are here. Let's see if we can get in there. We probably can't. Here we can go this way. But no, we can't. So we can go that way. Here. This feels like the right place to go because we had to crouch to get in here. Typically in video games, if you have to crouch to get somewhere, that is the way to go. It's just something you learn after playing video games for a while, that if you need to crouch, that's where you're supposed to go. Video game design 101. Alright, let's not crouch anymore and see if we can open up these doors. No. This one only leads back here, so I think we're going that way. Oh, there's a blue dot. Is that a human being? Then we can take him out. What? That's not... This is... Okay, maybe if... We're just leaning. This does not work. Scanner app.
What the fuck is that?
It's quite simple. We programmed in a simulated projection of your real-life scanner. It will help you make sense of any inconsistencies in your synaptic recall, your memories.
There's a lot of mumbo jumbo here. But that's fine. It's science fiction, right?
An opportunity to engage your mind at last. Not just shoot your way out of a problem. Careful. Those pipes will burn if you get too close.
Burn? I thought this was just a memory.
It is. But your brain will give you the sensation of being burned. What affects the mind affects the body. Cause and effect.
This is crazy.
Alright, so we need to find which pipe. That didn't do anything. Let's do back. This then. Nope, didn't do anything. Did that do anything? No, didn't do anything. Maybe it's a little bit more complex than just... see. We can see the heat. The heat is obviously coming from there as well. But maybe it's... that is a little bit green. Green. That one needs interaction maybe. Green. Green is good, right? Should be good. Green. This one. Green now. This one is... now looks like maybe... yeah, we can go get across.
See? You're more than capable of figuring it all out.
Kind of a weird thing to walk around with the phone like this, but it's sort of what we do in normal life, I suppose. So, alright. Once again, we're not really...
Something feels off.
Yes, you appear to be
we're not really
experiencing
choosing a
slight
path.
temporal anomaly. You're remembering events in the wrong order. It's just your mind trying to make sense of it all. Perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal. Let's take up the gun. Weird. Can't go back. Bomb. There we go.
Was this all your fault?
You remember how to use the weapon?
Not really.
Why don't you approach the firing line?
What? What happened? What? Is there a hole there? Yeah, there's a hole there. Okay. Weird.
All coming back to you, I see.
Kind of.
It will soon enough.
How much did you know? How much did you know? How much did you know?
Alright, let's point it out there. Alright, left, right. It's all coming back to me.
Crouch and move forward to continue.
Nope. Okay. I think I got that. Last shot after...
How much were you responsible for? How much were you responsible for? How much were you responsible
Maybe we need to get up here. Now scan it maybe. Yeah, this is a quite weird game. Let's just get that out there straight away. And it's becoming a quite different game than what I thought. Alright.
I'm back in the ADS building.
Technically, you're not even there, Mr. Black.
ADS building. So I'm starting to guess that we may have been a bad guy in our life. Well, it's quite obviously we were, but maybe that doesn't necessarily make whoever's doing this to us a good guy. Something here that's not meant to be here, or so maybe alright, so we're not ready to transform that yet, maybe. That'd be it. Probably shouldn't kill all these people. It's quite disorienting with this corner gun thing. Not as efficient as the other gun we had. I'm making a mess of this. Okay, so there's where the final guy is. Where did he go? Whoops. He's running away from me. Or is he running towards me?
Stop acting like you're in a damn video game. The simulation may corrupt, destroying both itself and you in the process. Now, continue.
So we're not meant to kill everyone? Or are we? I don't know. Alright, so what is the game about? That's a very long story. Basically, what we're in now is some sort of memory simulation thing. So the first mission of the game, we're meant to save this girl with a bomb tied to her body, which obviously is why the game got delayed a month after the Manchester Arena attack. So, you know, let's see what we got here, if we can manifest something. I do not know exactly what we can do here, but maybe we can.
How the fuck?
Just like before, Mr. Black, it's an inconsistency. Try to use them to your advantage.
Alright. What happened that first chapter is what we don't really know why. The whys, and we're sort of in an amnesia state. And apparently these people are trying to find out exactly what happened.
Pandora is still not fully capable of simulating human behavior. I would advise against creating too much disturbance. Every time you kill someone, you rewrite the memory, which may cause distortion.
Alright, so we try not to kill people now. That's the objective here, apparently. Alright, so we go past this. So what's that? That's a wall. Got a wall done.
Unknown movement detected. Moving in to investigate.
Alright. That's not good.
Who's there? Contact. Fire at will.
Alright, so that wasn't a very smart thing to do. I was trying to play it nice, trying to play it non-lethal. But the problem here is I don't really know what my objective is in this mission, so I'm trying to stealth it and yeah, well, we were doing that, but yeah, it wasn't smart enough. Where am I? Okay, so let's see if we can get upstairs. Oh, jeez. Did they quiet down? I mean, they're only simulated, so they should quiet down. Hopefully. maybe. Oops, the guy's coming after me. See? I probably need to fix some of those things that were what? Where is he? No. This is where we're meant to go? I don't know. Maybe. We didn't kill them all.
Above you are the research labs. I believe that's where you need to go. A warning. You may come across Roger Howard.
We're coming up on the end of the live stream, and yeah, it's been a pleasure streaming for you guys, but we've got about 7-8 minutes left. It's been a weird one. I can certainly see why this game has got mixed reviews. Some people don't like it. Most people kind of like it. Some people love it. So I'm kind of probably in that middle category where I like certain things about it. Okay, see what got light on here. So that's 2 doors and they're both closed, and we're not meant to go there apparently. Let's have the map up because I want to see. Alright, so we got yes. But it's really difficult to use the, so let's just take him out.
Shit, someone's hit.
What did I do? Oh, got a vent. I'm not sure exactly where we're going. That's a problem. Maybe over there. Where do we get out of here? Okay, we can only get out there. Ooh. Turn around. It had to be done. Clearly, I'm not playing this the way I should play it. You know that. Just using this as a normal gun because I'm not quite there yet with the with how I'm supposed to use the corner bending thing. I think you have to play it a lot more stealthy when you want to do that. You know. But it works like a normal gun as well. So it's that. Steal the prototype, destroy all data. So there should be a prototype here somewhere, and there should be data to destroy for us. Somewhere. Where could that be? Maybe we were in that room with the data, and now we're just killed everyone unnecessarily. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? Here, something. I mean, we should get, like... We should get, that sort of green prompt if there's something nearby, right? That's what I've learned in this game. At least now we don't have the... So this is where it came in. Alright. We walked in here. I mean, normally, if video game logics has me right, we would be able to do this stealthily, going in here. And it should be maybe something here, or in the next office over. Probably in the next office over to make it a little bit more complicated. Maybe in here. Yeah. Maybe not. Oh, maybe there's another floor. Yeah, that's it. Well, I'm coming up at the end of the stream. Thank you for thanking me for the stream. Like I said, I probably could have been a little bit more interactive with you guys, chatting. But it's kind of a game that is, you know, you don't want to talk too much over it. I probably talked way too much anyway, but hope you got something good out of this. I'm gonna switch this off. Hope you got something. Maybe you're interested in game. Maybe you've finished Resident Evil 7. Maybe you want or Outlast 2, and you want something a little bit different. This could be your next sort of suspense game. It's not like those games though. So someone asked if it was a clone of those games. No, it's not. It's certainly not. It's got a lot of unique mechanics. You saw me fail miserably at the corner gun thing. It's not really like, well, I mean, I played it gently, so I played a gentle mode, so that's, you know, not as hardcore as the traumatizing mode, but I think even then, you know, it's sort of combines a lot of different mechanics. Like, it's stealthy, it's a shooter game, but it's also very much like a narrative-driven, choose your path through an adventure game as well. Everything you do has consequences, so me killing a lot of people there is going to lead to one sort of scenario. It was gonna corrupt the simulation apparently, but I also think that it kind of alters maybe your memory and what they see of you, or how they perceive you, maybe something like that. You know, it's weird. It's weird, but it's interesting. So this has been Get Even from the Farm 51. I think it's an interesting game. Like I can see some bits about it. Maybe not being all the way there, but it's certainly an interesting game. And during the summer, we have time to play those games that may not be 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, but something else, but still has some merit, some interest. So maybe Get Even is something for you. I would see. I mean, I a lot of the time I stream a game for 2 hours here on the Gamereactor live stream, and whether or not I go back and play more of it is like open for debate. I don't really know. Like I got a lot of games to play. I got to play some games for review. Obviously, I need to put down the hours for those. I would also play some games for fun. So the games that I play for only for a stream, whether I go back and play more than those 2 hours that I'm sort of contracted, quote unquote, to play here on Gamereactor Live, is open. Like that, I don't really know, and I don't know if I'm going to get back to Get Even. That maybe I will, maybe I won't. It's somewhere there in the middle. But I kind of want to know a little bit more about what actually goes on, because I'm still clueless. Like 2 hours into the game, I'm still kind of wondering, trying to wrap my head around what's going on, and just trying to wing it as we go. But that's what the game is about. I mean, it's all about questioning reality, questioning what you're being told, and it is interesting that way. I hope that the sound has been better during the second half of the stream. Apparently there were some mic issues. You know, I can't tell you what that was all about. Maybe been battery related or something like that. Or maybe something completely different. I don't know. But I think my headset is up to scratch. This one is, but it's wired and it's not as sexy. So, well, that's it for me. I'd like to thank everyone who stayed and watched till the end, but also the people who got in and left before the end, because I know there's a lot of you as well, and you know, you don't need to watch it all the way to the end. Just watch a little bit and have a good time and see what I'm playing, what I'm streaming. But this has been Get Even from the Farm 51, and I've played it on PlayStation 4. It's also available on PC, Xbox One. It's out now. I'm not sure what the price is. I think it's like a mid-price, a little bit more expensive, downloadable, digital only title, maybe somewhere there in the middle. So not quite, you know, your AAA retail price, but not quite your sort of $10 indie quick fix either. Somewhere in the middle, I think it is, but I don't have exact pricing, but you can find that in all the usual places. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Not sure when, but maybe even tomorrow. We're streaming Diablo 3 because it was just released. No, kidding. We're playing with the Necromancer, if it's actually out there and available. I mean, that's also, I don't really know when the launch date or release timing is for that, but you know, we'll get something together. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. Maybe I will play that. I don't know. But if I don't, someone equally capable or equally inept will play it for sure. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you soon again.